Before, reading was really a bad word for Joshua, and he would try very hard but just get frustrated.
In some school situations, it may not be the teacher's fault, but if you have a child who's a very auditory learner, the teacher may be one of those types that would give assignments, have you read, and have you self-pace yourself through those things.
But the first thing that we saw happen is that he realized that there wasn't something wrong with him, that he wasn't less intelligent than someone stupid or dumb, because now what he was thinking before is, hey, everybody looks through the filter that I look through.
It gives them the foundation that they did not have previously. It is hard to build a life or a career or a future when you don't have the basic academic scholastic foundation to build on. And Expressways to Learning helps these kids have that kind of foundation.
If you see any of these symptoms in your students, Expressways to Learning can help. The product of over 30 years of intensive research and development, Expressways to Learning relies on more than 90 integrated programs to build strong foundations in reading, writing, speaking, comprehension, and basic math skills. And there are an additional 70 programs in advanced math applications. Using multimedia computer technology and printed lesson materials makes learning easy. Expressways to Learning is not a tutoring service. We simply help students learn how to learn by developing and strengthening study skills. The work requires 50 minutes a day, 3 to 5 days a week. No homework. The key? Retraining the brain to remember what has been seen and heard. Skill building at the neurological level by utilizing integrated programs provides acceleration or remediation in both reading and mathematics.
I was kind of falling behind in school and stuff.
We usually see one grade level gain in 8 to 10 weeks. About 80% of our students, many who are artists and athletes, are above average or gifted, but are diagnosed with a learning problem. Expressways to Learning is like a fitness center for the brain.
As a football player, I exercise my body a lot, but this right here is exercising my brain.
Expressways to Reading provides a quick way to learn the vast array of knowledge needed to read, write, speak, spell, and understand all phases of English communication. Based on sound neurological principles, Expressways systems prove to be powerfully effective for students of all ages unable to master reading in the usual classroom setting. This proven system increases the brain's ability to store and recall newly learned information, builds a sense of accomplishment, and promotes an expectation of continuing success. After only 25 hours, QuickComp, a new complementary but separate system for Expressways to Reading, demonstrated dramatic increases in comprehension. This extensive system, with 155 lessons, encompasses 253 stories or topics, begins at 4th grade reading level and concludes at a 2nd year college level. Research shows that the more auditory, visual, and motor modalities coordinate, the better a student's retention becomes. Learn to read up to 2,400 words per minute. QuickComp also proves valuable to students in ACT and SAT test preparation. Students thoroughly master math facts during Level 1 of Expressways to Math and move swiftly into practical applications, fractions, percentages, measurements of area, volume, money, and time. While integrating right brain, left brain learning using rhythm and music, The Expressways math system improves the student's self-image, which, in turn, reduces stress and frustration. Easily, quickly, learn almost anything you want to commit to memory, including meanings of foreign words and phrases. Recall definitions in a flash. Build an impressive vocabulary data bank of your own special words. Quick Spell, now available for purchase, may be used at home or in school. Basics Express, an easy introduction to reading and math, prepares students for success in visual and auditory memory. Attention span and focus improve. Students learn to coordinate listening skills, directionality, and position in space.
What we do with those individuals is we find out how they process information in the initial assessment and how they learn. And then we write a program for each student based upon their strengths and weaknesses. But it's not designed to teach them to compensate. It's designed to build up the weaker learning mode so that they can prove what they know in a regular classroom setting.
And actually in the 8 months that Josh was in there, he advanced over 2 years and actually caught up with his age group. And so that was a tremendous blessing.
And we've seen tremendous advancement in those areas because their confidence level is just so much higher.
They were truly and sincerely interested in seeing my child succeed and helping them in any way they could.
Probably the biggest thing is the way he views himself now, and the how much, when you succeed in something, how that just really changes your outlook. And that has been something that I wouldn't trade for anything.
But I think what the whole experience of Expressways to Learning helped us see is that each child learns differently.
And this has just provided that strong foundation that he knows he can succeed. He knows, like when we're driving down, he's reading billboards. I mean, the world has been opened up to him, and the possibilities are just endless now.
Expressways to Learning will work with teachers, students, and parents to design a program for specific individual needs. Expressways to Learning's participation in teacher in-service meetings helps determine differences in students' learning styles and improves classroom productivity. Leasing of our systems may be arranged for schools, agencies, industry, college athletics, and private centers.
Expressways to Learning changes the way students learn, and it will last a lifetime.